I think it's alt. It's alt and like F4, I think.
Just going in. It's deep. So what's going to happen here is Derek is going to undock the Titan and bridge us.
Hello. Happy Monday. It's Monday, right? Monday all day? Hello. How are you? Welcome to the show. It's Monday. We're getting close to it's that festive time of year, right? Christmas parties and all kinds of things are going down. Today we had the annual unit hockey games at work. So you have the two games that we play. The young privates and master corporals. Excuse me, privates and corporals versus the master corporals. And that game came out. Master corporals victorious. I think the score was 6-5, I think. And then you had the big game, the big show. Officers versus senior NCOs. A lot riding on this game, you know. Big trophy of shame. The losing side has to display the trophy. You'll be happy to know that this year, senior NCOs victorious, 3-2. No big deal. So that was my morning. That was fun. And now we're gonna play some EVE Online. Before we do that, though, I got some Reddit chores that I just remembered. I have to refresh the you know, the old recruiting ad. So we'll find the old recruiting ad. We'll copy that. We'll open up r/Eve jobs in another tab, create posts, paste the body in, good to go. Title. There we go, add flare. We want to add sov null. Add, there we go. Boom. And just like that, a new recruiting post is born. Let's go to the tweeter. We will book. I'm not really. I'm thinking of deleting my Twitter account. It's a pretty awful fucking place lately. You know what I mean? Sorry, we're just I'm trying to find good hashtags for this. We'll use the same ones from the Alright, so we tweeted it. We posted it on r/Eve's jobs. We can we'll go to the forums and we'll bump that. There we go. Bump the forum post. Right, there it is. What else do we need to do? We used to post on the Eve Uni work forum, but they don't have that anymore. They kind of really slimmed down their forum. They are using Discord more now. And there's a work fair on their Discord. There's not a lot of posts on it. So maybe I'll just leave it alone. Uh-oh. What are you doing? Getting a Pepsi Cola?
I'll punch you.
What?
I'll punch you. On stream.
You'll go to jail.
Prove it.
Fucking clip it. Get out of my room. we'll react with the flame emoji. Maybe that'll fucking do something. What else? Well, we've got to we got to post a Reddit thread on our Why are you the way that you are, you know? There we go. Where else can we post that on the disco? Not anywhere, really. Okay, that's fine. We're done. We're done recruiting. I've done my fucking service. Now we can move on with fucking actually playing the game. So, alright. We're in this fucking vagabond. I was in a Gila. But a bunch of jerks showed up and blew it up. Now I'm back in the vagabond. Yeah, I like the cruisers because we have more options with cruisers. We could upship to battle cruiser, but I think we would just make a bigger wreck. Let's see what we got here. We got a Garissa's medium. It's 17 AU away. My buddy's in Ibis here. That can't be good. Where's a bookmark near him? That one's closer. Let's go to that one. You know what my problem is? Here's my problem. I don't learn. I'm not a good learner. I see the single malediction in local and I'm like, I could take it one malediction. I mean, what's one malediction? Right? So what do? I stay, and I fight. And that one malediction turns into like a dozen fucking frigates with Logi. Like let's look at the lost mail. You know what I mean? That's not good. That's a lot of dudes. 12 people. So I was right, a dozen. A dozen fucking frigates of various shapes and sizes. All like descending upon my stupid ass. Hanging out in a fucking medium flex like an idiot. But it just starts with the one. And you know, there's a part of you that's like, let's see what this Gila can do. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Let's see if we can take on one malediction. And then it turns into 12 maledictions and retributions and fucking sentinels and whatever else was fucking there. A small. Fuck. I can't get in a small. Maybe we'll go to a different system here. We can go there or we can go Ashy. go all the way to there. Let's set desto for this place. We'll see. Hold on. Have we gotten anything to 5 yet? No, not yet, eh? Okay, so Old Man Star is still. Old Man Star is where the fob is, and it's at stage 4. Okay. I really don't want it to get to 5. But whatever. Let's go see what's in these other systems. We want a system with sights. And other war targets in it who are playing the way we play. By that I mean solo. What we got in here? Chris is medium, open, and a small. There's the medium, there's the small. There's a catalyst on the Discan. What are you in? You're probably in the fucking... No, you're in the small. Good. So the medium's open, which means it might be partially done. Let's go check it out. We'll scoop up this medium, and then we might do the... is it a 1? Open 1? Yeah. We'll try getting the 1. Let me know if the music's too loud. We can turn it down a bit. Shouldn't be. I don't think it's too bad. Might be competing with the desktop sounds. I'm going to turn it down just a scotch. Just to... Yeah, right there. I want it to be like ambiance and not like the thing. Is this a right site? What am I? No, this is not the right site. The wrist is small. Oh. Okay, let's go to the open. This is a Galenti medium. I should have paid attention. The rest is Galenti. Tomato. Well, let's see. We were probably doing a lot more DPS with the Gila earlier than with this bad boy. But it's hard to say. I think we were. I think we hit a little bit harder if we're more than 10k out. We're not armor now, that doesn't count. Okay, there we go. The 15-minute has started. Oh, we don't have any bookmarks in here. That's not good. What's this system look like? Oh, it's pretty sizable. Got a little bit of girth to it, you know? Not a lot of up and down. We gotta pick something to warp out to. Ladistier is where we just came from. I don't want to warp towards that because that's where they'll be coming from. So let's pick something else that we can warp to. That customs office is a little bit close. Oh, that's better. Let's make call that. There we go. Now we have something we can panic warp out to on our bookmark fucking thing. We could even like pre-align to it. If we see like local jump up, we can just start aligning out. We are 6 AU off the Ladistier gate. I didn't want to jump out right away to start making bookmarks, but I think we will once this next wave comes in, which should be in about a minute here, 40 seconds or so. There should be another. All right, so here they come. Let's
Warp drive active.
excuse me. We're gonna warp out to this this gate that's far away. We'll drop a pin there. And now we'll go to this.
Warp drive active.
We want to drop like a string of pearls here. Kind of a gap there, but that's fine. From there, we'll go Ladistier.
Warp drive active.
Only a 6.2 AU warp. 2 in there is good. Then we'll go with this planet.
Warp drive active.
Runs with scissors. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the show. We're just making some bookmarks here. And then we're gonna go all the way back to where we started.
Warp drive active.
There. I'm kind of upset that there's not one in here. I'm going to fill that in. New to the game and just trying to learn what I can. All right. I appreciate your newness. I'm here to answer any questions you have, and if I don't have the answer, I will help you find it. Right now we're making bookmarks in space. What we're going to use this for is these little pins that I'm putting randomly in space. I'm going to use these to avoid people.
Warp drive.
So I'll be able to warp to them. I know a thing or two, you know. I've been around the block a bit. These bookmarks in my locations window, I can warp to any one of these. And nobody else, except for me, knows exactly where they are. The only way for someone else to find them is to use something called combat scanners to scan me down. Okay, so we're gonna warp back to the open.
Warp drive active.
But we're gonna remove this location and we're gonna drop a new one. Right there. You've seen those before? Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna edit this location, and that's gonna be our... Oh, Q Hakoki with the 7-month sub. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All the money that you throw at me goes towards building a garage in the backyard, so keep it coming. I'm gonna need somewhere to put the boat. That's gonna be our new warp out spot. And while we're here, we're gonna fucking smash these nerds with our vagabond here. I've randomly picked this guy to smash, so it shall be. Let's start closing the gap on this guy right here. There we go. That guy's done. Let's work on the next one. And once we're done killing all 3 of these, we're gonna make another spot. Let's close the gap on this guy now. That one's almost dead. He's dead now, so let's get this last one. Let's start. No, let's not start aligning the warp out. Let's all go back to the beacon here. Seen the combat probes with the bookmarks or something you're working on still? It's yep. Control B is the shortcut to open up the little window, and then just hit the enter button and you'll make a bookmark. You can name them, you can put them in different folders. There's all kinds of ways to organize them. You can share them with people if you want. So we're going to, from this beacon, we're going to align to the warp out spot. And when we're about...
I've gone crazy! I've gone space crazy! Oh my god!
Runs with scissors. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you dropping a follow on the channel. I know you have a choice of view streams, and I appreciate you coming by mine. Just for both of us, though. Well, just only for me. Doesn't affect me, but more for you. Turn off notifications. You don't need that on. You're a grown person. You can decide when and where to watch Twitch TV. You don't need Jeff Bezos sending you a mail, letting you know, like, hey, it's time to watch Twitch. You don't need that. Turn that off. So we're going to put this bookmark, and we're going to put it at about 25 off of the center beacon. Why 25? I don't know. You have to be within 30 kilometers of the beacon in the center in order to capture the point. So we're going to put a bookmark right here. And hopefully what this is going to do is when people come in the system and they go, oh, let's go to the open and shoot this guy in the Vagabond. When they land, even at 0 on this, I will be 25 kilometers away and then moving towards my warp out spot. Hopefully that allows me to get away. Now, because I think Ladistier is in that direction, if they land at range, they should land from here backwards towards the gate. I'm in a Vagabond. A Vagabond is a T2 cruiser, a Tech 2 cruiser. It's a heavy assault cruiser. It's here, let's pull up the window. I like this window, this new window. You know what I mean? We cut, we run, you stand, you fall. Sick. Fastest cruiser invented to date, allegedly. So it gets a bonus to projectile turrets and shield boosting. You also get a signature reduction for micro warp drives. You can fit an assault damage control. So we have it fit with 2 large ancillary shield boosters, an assault damage control, a micro warp drive, and 425mm autocannons. So it's a brawling ship if we're going to fight like a stabber, but better. Exactly. Like if your stabber is what's the Honda? A Honda fucking Honda Civic? There's an Acura version, right? Is it the Integra? No. It is the Integra. So this is the Acura Integra to the Honda Civic. Stabber being the Civic. All right, so we're working on this open. We got 7.5 minutes left on this open. In local, we have Sniffy the Stink Finger. And we also have 1 friendly militia, Nosha Rinishers from the Slugcat Hive. Okay, neat. All right, so we're gonna go for this guy. I don't know what's wrong with my D-scan. Oh, there it goes. My D-scan was bugging out for a minute there. It's still kind of bugging out. It says there's a shuttle and an Ideron Mark V on D-scan, but there's only me and 1 other dude in local. So that's weird. You're trying to learn like PvP? PvP is one of those things, you know? One of those things that's... PvE is pretty easy, to be honest. It's, I mean, like, there's not a lot of stuff that hasn't been figured out already, so if you're ever confused about anything PvE-wise, you can always Google it. Excuse me, Jesus. You can always Google it. And there'll be like a walkthrough or a guide or a wiki or a forum post or something that will tell you exactly what to do to solve that PvE problem. So we're going to go back to our open bookmark so that we're in position should somebody warp in. I think somebody's just kicking like ships out of a pause or something, and I'm seeing them on D-scan. There's still a shuttle on D-scan. But there's still just me and another dude, and he's in a coercer navy issue. PvP though, PvP is a little bit PvP is a little bit of a harder nut to crack. To be good at PvP takes like a lot of practice and a lot of like decision making on the fly, and like positioning and stuff like that. Like it's something else. Yeah, like a lot of PvP, especially solo PvP, is understanding what your ship can do and the basics of what everyone else's ship is going to do, and then understanding which fights to take and which fights not to take. Oh, and another group of non-player characters. Let's get them. Oh, this guy right here, 37k. We're gonna get him. That's right. 350 different ships, but like, it's pretty easy to eliminate a majority of them. Like, let's say you're flying a frigate, you could probably eliminate a lot of the cruisers, battle cruisers, and battleships from like potential fights. You could win, like you could. It's a possibility, I guess. Everything's possible. But as a solo, it's going to be difficult for you to beat a ship that's that far out of your class. So that immediately eliminates like 2/3 of the ships. And then the next question is like, what tier of ship are you looking at? Are we looking at a pirate ship? Are we looking at a Navy faction ship? Are we looking at a Tech 2 ship? You know, and then eliminating ships based on that. Based on like, do I fight it? Don't I fight it? Like, fight or flight kind of a criteria, right? And then you kind of, after that, it's about making mistakes and learning from the mistakes. So let's say you're, I don't know what kind of ships you like to fly. Galente? Let's pretend you like to fly Galente. Right? And you're like, Atron. Blaster Atron is what you're going to fly. Let's say that's your Mimitar. All right, Rifter. Autocannon Rifter, that's your thing, that's your jam. Some ships you're not going to fight is like anything kitey. And what I mean by kitey is like, you're not going to fight slicers. You're not going to fight kestrels. You're not going to fight condors. You're not going to fight small, fast ships, right? you don't want to fight those. You want to fight slower ships. So you want to fight other rifters. You want to fight Galente ships. Because with the autocannons, you have the option of like a little bit of range rather than blasters, which require you to be like windshield to windshield. Right, so you fight anybody who's flying blaster ships. You could just keep them at range with a web and apply your damage that way. And then, like I said, from there, it's just like making mistakes. I've been playing since 2012, and how much I play varies. And what I mean is, like, if I have a lot of time on my hands, I'll play more than when I don't. Usually I'll play at least 2 or 3 nights a week. But sometimes that can go as high as 4 or 5 nights. 5 or 6 nights. Till I get yelled at, basically. There we go. All right. So we've got 3 minutes left on this. 3 minutes-ish. I mean, I guess. It sounds... You're not wrong, is what I'm trying to say. Quit your job, divorce your wife, sell your dog, disown your kids, just play EVE Online. Wake up, log in. Whelp rifters. Get a battle bucket. So you don't have to leave. Invest in a good microwave and a large freezer. Q, we don't say that here. We don't use those words. If I don't let my kids say them, I'm not going to let you say them in my chat. You fixed your chair? Oh, good. We should be seeing one last wave of NPCs before we capture this. Yep, there they come. Here comes the shackler. Let's get rid of the shackler first. So he don't tackle us. We don't want that. And we're tackled. You disable vet, you got time on your hands? Maybe, why not? Alright, we could pull these drones in. We can reload with hail. And then we're gonna hit the Garissa's medium after this. This should be a nice chunk of loyalty points here. We'll see. You're gonna need a catchphrase. Do I have a catchphrase? 47,025 LP. No big deal. Let's remove that location. Let's remove this warp out. And now let's head to the Garissa's medium outpost. Warp to within 50.
Warp drive active.
So I made Garissa's LP. We're doing Garissa's insurgency, pirate insurgency content. So these are like faction warfare sites, but they're for Garissa's militia. Are you familiar with the faction warfare mechanics and everything? I want to be in that direction there. I am a Garissa's, not an angle. Smash this guy. Boom. Smash this guy. Let's get some drones out. There we go. We'll smack this guy. So, okay. Let me set up a bookmark here, and then we'll go through the whole rigmarole of faction warfare and pirate insurgency. So again, we're going to set up like the large, except now this is the beacon that everyone's going to land on when they come in. So what I want to do is set up my own beacon on the other side of the arena, way over here. So that when they land, they'll be like 45 kilometers away from me, and I'll be already on the way out. We're going to watch our range to the capture point. We want it to be 25k. And we're going to put medium. Will be the name that we give it. Yeah, this kind of content is is good for that. If I were you, and I'm not, but if I was, I would switch from Angels to one of the factions and do faction warfare. Just because you're gonna get a little bit frustrated because of the type of ships that are flown in pirate insurgencies. What's this over here? 7.35. Okay, let's warp to that. And we'll drop.
Warp drive active.
Oops, nope. Yep, stop and recall drones. Good call. Get in, drones. Get in.
Warp drive active.
We want to drop this away from that site. Right about there. Hello, Valamir. How are you, sir? Okay, so in faction warfare, Matar Space, I'm afraid to leave the station. It's all good.
Warp drive active.
It's all good. Look, there we got a fucking bad guy here. C-Talk. Playing Mass Effect. Nice. We're doing good. We're just doing some Garissa stuff, as is tradition. A buzzard. We had a buzzard on scan for a second there. Okay. Interesting.
Warp drive active.
A Vexer. This guy right here is in a Vexer. 23 days. He's not been playing very long. That doesn't mean anything. He is in a Vexer. Let's see, he comes to play. I don't think he will. I think he's merely transiting through the system. But you never know. All right. So in faction warfare, I'm sure as you know, Mr. Scissors, you're going to join a faction, right? Mimitar, Amar, Galenti, Keldari. Doesn't matter. You're going to join them and you're going to encounter... The way that you play faction warfare is you earn LP for the faction, you use that LP in the LP stores to buy things, and then you sell those things for ISK. Kind of a convoluted system, but it works out in the end. So, how do you get LP? You say, all right, well, you go to these different sites, different size sites that people call plexes. And there'll be different sizes and types of plexes. So you'll start with scouts. Scouts are strictly frigates. Only frigates are allowed in. No exceptions, right? And scouts only come in one flavor, and that's Navy. So in a scout, only T1 frigates and Navy faction frigates are allowed to enter. That's scouts. That's only available in faction warfare. They don't exist in insurgencies. And it's only Navy. You can get one-person scouts. I don't think you can get five-person scouts. So on your overview, it will look like, see how this one says Garista's medium outpost raid, advanced 1. It will look like Galenti, Scout, Navy 1. The next step up from scouts is smalls. Smalls allow frigates and destroyers to enter. Depending on the flavor, if it's a Navy, T1 and Navy faction. If it's an advanced, T2 and pirate faction are allowed in. The next step up from there is medium, which is cruisers, destroyers, and frigates. And T3 destroyers are allowed in mediums if they're advanced. So again, there's two flavors, Navy and advanced. And then step up from there, it's large, which is battleships and down. And then open. And opens are sites without an acceleration gate. Any ship can go in there, including capital ships. Each site upon completion will give you loyalty points, and you can use those loyalty points to, like we said, buy items for you to sell on the market to get ISK, or for you to use yourself. So that's faction warfare in a nutshell. In addition to those sites we just talked about, there's also a larger site called a battlefield. And a battlefield is kind of a it's like a conquest mode. Like there'll be 3 flags on the battlefield, and in order for you to capture the certain point, 3 control points on the battlefield. In order for you to capture a point, you have to eliminate the other team from the area of that point. And then once you win, you get a whole bunch of loyalty points from that. Those can result in rather large fleet fights because they're somewhat lucrative, and they also have a lot of victory points and advantage points when you're talking about like flipping systems from one faction to another. Let's go back to our plot here. So that's faction warfare, and like I was saying, I recommend to you, if you're new and unsure, to switch to faction warfare because of the Navy sites. The Navy sites will only allow T1 and Navy faction, which means you're going to eliminate a lot of, or all the assault frigates and things like that, all the pirate frigates as well. So you'll be towed up with more comparable ships, rather than just like taking your Rifter into an advanced site and getting the shit kicked out of you by assault frigates and pirate frigates. Does that make sense? Once you've earned a bit of ISK, and you've got a decent amount of skill points under your belt where you can start flying T2 and pirate ships, then you can switch to, well, then you would think about switching to insurgency stuff and earning pirate LP. But for beginners, I recommend faction warfare first. Simply because the ships are cheaper, and it's easier to learn when you're in cheaper ships than it is when you're in ships that are draining the old wallet. This guy's in a Vexer. What's he doing? Are you doing combat sites in here? I guess so. There's like Serpentis sites and stuff. Sure. All right, let's get this group out of the way here. Be best with Mimitar ships. My character is a Galenti character, but you're gonna come to a point where you realize that doesn't really matter anymore. I'm a Galenti character. I'm flying a Mimitar ship. Your character and your faction that you're aligned with doesn't really restrict you from anything. It's just like it's merely for the Space Barbie appearances, right? So if you like Mimitar ships, I would join Mimitar faction warfare, and you can get like Mimitar faction mods and faction ammo using your LP. But you don't have to. You could join any of the 4 factions. Uh-oh. Here comes a hostile militia player. Let's see what he's going to do here. We have the Ladissier gate on D-scan. You can see our Vexor. Astero. Excuse me. God. I don't know why my throat's acting up. Quench it with some Sprite Zero. Astero's off of D-scan. Ooh. Ooh, where is he? Excuse me. Yeah, here we're it doesn't even say on my character info sheet what race I am. Oh, it does. Vigilante, yeah. What's this guy doing? Astero in system, and there's no probes out. There's no other faction warfare sites. Well, he's brought a friend. Clerical Navy issue. Clerical Navy issue. Let's switch to a Republic Fleet EMP. Let's see what he wants to do here. You taught yourself industry. That's what you think. Whatever you've done, you've merely scratched the surface. I guarantee you. I was like you once. We'll do industry. Well, we don't do a lot of industry anymore. I do a little bit. He's on 5 AU. He's at 1 AU. Okay. He wants to go. He wants to smoke. Let's align to the warp out. Do I fight this guy? I think we fight this guy. Here he comes. Okay. Consume. Okay. You gonna come at me? This is always a fucking trap. It's always a fucking trap. I'm gonna fall for it again. He's just standing there. Menacingly. What are we doing here? His drones are eating my drones. That's fucking rude. No! Jesus Christ. What's happening?
The capacitor is empty.
Of course the capacitor is empty.
Capacitor is empty. Warp drive active.
How dare he? Why did that go wrong? Why did that go wrong? We had drugs.
I've gone crazy! I've gone space crazy! Oh my god!
How do you figure out why you die and how to avoid it next time? Well, link fit. We asked him very nicely to link his fit. Her, them. We asked them, I guess. Fleet pizza delivery. You fuckers. I have your coaster. This should be like a get out of jail fucking free card. Why? Scourge, rage, hams. Oh, okay. Like he's buffer tank. And I was firing EMP into him. He didn't even feel the EM hole. Hams. It was hams. Yeah, you're right. He didn't fill the EM hole. He buffer tank. Oh, he's fucking polarized. That's why. That's why. But what we're talking about is this. These are polarized heavy assault missile launchers. Polarized weapons offer extremely good primary stats, but come with the cost of completely negating all resistances on a ship if fitted. The mistake I made, first mistake I made, I didn't leave. I took the fight like an idiot. Second mistake I made, I got too close. I got too close and he put a scram and a web on me, which meant that he could just hold me in place and smack me with these hams, these heavy assault missiles. But these polarized missile launchers, let's look at we'll use a compare tool. So we'll get rid of like, sorry, I'm eating wasabi and soy sauce almonds, and they're delicious. Let's get rid of, remove those. Did I take the fuck? I think I took the polarized out. There's polarized right there. Okay, so remove those. We'll remove those. So we want to look at rate of fire. Hey man, anytime. It's fun to have someone to talk to while we're streaming. That. Really like. That's not. This is the thing we're looking at right here. So a heavy assault missile launcher 2.
Wow! Congratulations!
Random Scissors with the sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said to Q before, all the money raised by the stream goes towards building a garage in the backyard for my boat. So thank you very much. When you look at a heavy assault missile launcher Tech 2, the rate of fire is one missile every 6.4 seconds. Whatever, right? But the polarized one gives you one launcher every 5.12 seconds. So in the span of 30 seconds, you're going to get 5 missiles out of this one. You'll get 6 missiles out of this one. If we go back and look at the kill. Scourge Rage heavy assault missile. It's going to do 155 hit points per missile, and he's going to have 6 of those. So 6 missiles. That's 900 HP. Use the Tech 2 ones, right? Yeah. I mean, there's two, we could just use this and it'll tell us. He's doing 900. Yeah. So when all those missiles hit simultaneously, he's doing 16, 19 HP. Or DPS. Or damage. Because he's getting more missiles out in less time than the T2 one. Like we said, mistake number one was taking the fight. But it is what it is. Fucking let's go get a new ship. It's 11 jumps. So let's go into this. I don't want to, what could possibly go wrong? That could possibly go wrong. We fired a fucking ham Navy Caracal. So this is one of the things that we're learning, runs with scissors, is now we know that we don't fight Navy Caracals. And if we do, we stay far away. We're gonna stop in Orval and grab a shuttle. Like the new Deathless ships. I haven't, but I've seen some on some kills in the Alliance. So they're being used for like Black Ops. As I think we suspected and talked about on the show. They're using them in conjunction with like Black Ops battleships and other things like that. Joke's on you, Glenty Federation. I'm not in a ship. We'll stop in Orval, we'll get a shuttle, and that'll make the rest of the trip a little quicker. I am absolutely not having a lot of luck with Cruiser PvP. He was only Afterburner fit. We could have stayed away from him forever. But no. We're an idiot. 2 stasis webs and the scram. So the thing with the thing about missiles is they have an explosion radius. And they also have an explosion velocity. If you can outrun the explosion velocity, or at least move fast enough that the explosion radius doesn't encompass your entire ship, the missiles won't apply as much as if you were sitting still. So as long as I was going fast, I was probably going to be okay. It's when he scrammed me and double webbed me is when it all went tits up. But hey, now we know. Now we know. Oh man. Crossing of 2 storms? The ice storm and and an exotic matter storm together. 20% bonus to ship scan resolution. Ooh. Yeah. But Afterburner doesn't. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Walmart? We want to find a shuttle. A Glanty shuttle? Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to be cheeky and stay away from him, and then I just fucking got a little too close. I wanted those autocannons to apply just a little bit better. And I got a little too close, and I got fucking snatched up.
Docking request accepted.
Stop chirping at me, fucking. It happens. It happens a lot on this show. You're probably right. He probably saw the two vectors crossing. He's like, oh, he's gonna cross in front of me. I'll just fucking give her a little extra juice here, and we'll snag him up.
Wow, congratulations!
Nerve Viking, thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it. As I said before, all the money raised by the channel, you're over the ads. All the money raised by the channel goes towards building a garage in the backyard, so I appreciate your support. I really do. All right, let's get in this bad boy. I try to stream every Monday and Wednesday, but like this isn't my full-time job, so there'll be some nights where, yeah, in theory, the ad should go away. There'll be some nights where something comes up and I won't be able to stream. It's just the way it is. Like we're playing inter-unit hockey at work, so Mondays and Wednesdays sometimes aren't game time. You know what I mean? Yeah, life, right? But we try to do Mondays and Wednesdays, and then Friday nights on a. Excuse me, like an Eve talk show / podcast called Open Comms, where we drink alcohol and talk about Eve Online. It's pretty fun. You're not fucking smart bombing, are you? Karma Fleet? What are you doing? Where'd you go? No, we don't do it on this channel. We do it on a channel. It's called Open Comm Show. I think that's the name of the channel. There it is. What are these guys in? Ooh. What y'all doing? Nope. Yeah, we do it on Twitch. Nerd Viking put a link to the channel there in chat. So 4 jumps until we can reship.
Warp drive active.
I don't know what we're gonna reship to. Do a new. You're gonna name the new ship? Okay. We have more vagabonds still. We have Deimoses. I have 10 Astarte hulls, but I don't have any fittings for them. And I have a bunch of frigates. Wrong turn? Is that what you want to name the new ship? I can't see the Twitch chat. I can see it on my OBS, but I can't see the okay. Who's this guy? Or we could get real nuts so we can go do like the Winter Nexus fucking data sites. Alright, fuck. Pay attention. Here we go.
Warp drive active.
Alright, well, it's 10 o'clock and we were doing Carissa stuff for an hour and a half, so...
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Right, I was trying to look at my wallet. Here we go. So we've got 6... We got enough for 6 rattlesnake BP seeds. I need 20. Do I take a break from that and do something else, or do I get another ship and get back out there? Get back on the horse, or what? 4 Deimos. We still got more fucking vagabonds. Yeah, I think we'll just fucking... Oh, I forgot we had this little fella right here. Let's get that guy out there. We got 1 set of drugs in here. Do you have enough void? Probably not. I don't understand why I have 2 different sides of boosters. That's weird. There's 8 hundos in there. $150s, 2 hundos, 4 hundos, 50s. All right, let's get these. What's in here? 800s. Okay. We'll get the 800s out. Right? Yeah, and then we'll put some 400s in. So what's... 400s aren't going to do it. Capacitor 54 seconds. Okay, that's not good. Okay. So we don't want 400s. We want 800s. So how many goes in here? Just the one, and that makes this stable. Okay. How many of these are on the market? Oh, we got some. Let's buy this guy's stash. Let's get ammo first. That's enough null. Is that enough paste? It should be enough paste. Let's get drugs. So we'll throw one more hard shell in there. An exile and a drop. Okay. Exile. Drop. Now what do we got in the go right now? We have a hard shell and a drop, but we have a blue pill in. A blue pill is going to be enough for another 32 minutes, so okay. Blue pill's not going to help us because it's for shield, but whatever, it is what it is. So I do this. Here, I'll show you. Let me just get this set up first. So we've got an appropriate amount of combat boosters. Yo, new found who dis. You know who it is. Oh, there's a crate here. Let me open this crate. Oh. Polar glazed satin, thank you. And some sequencer things. Neat. Okay, sorry, I'm doing math in my head now. 50 minus 14. 36. Where's the paste at? There it is. Let's move this in here. 36 pieces. That brings us an even 150. Good. Okay, and then we're gonna put 2,000 more void medium in there. That should be a plenty for shooting the NPCs. I know it hurt. I need some Sprite to put the flames out. And then we're going to need those cap booster 800s. How many fit in here? 13? Let's bring 6. That should be adequate. What's the insurance like on this thing? Platinum for 46 more days. Good. And fucking Nerve Viking wanted to rename it Wrong Turn. Let's fucking... There you go, buddy. Wrong turn. All right, this guy's set up, ready to go. Let's discuss income, like Run with Scissors wanted to know. So, from doing those plexes, we get LP, and we'll look at the wallet here. We look at my overview. You can see that 78.7% is from transfers, and the rest of this is from fucking miscellaneous, like what's the word? Dailies, right? Insurance, rat bounties sometimes, a little bit in there. That's the miscellaneous part, but most of this comes from transfers. So what we do, if you look at my LP wallet here, is I get Commando Guri LP. This is the stuff I want. This other shit, ignore that other shit. This is the one we're talking about. Commando Guri, 629,644. I take that to the loyalty point store. Boom. And I buy things out of here that people want using my LP and a little bit of ISK. And then I charge them ISK for it. No. Fucking, this is what we're here for. So one of the things we're doing right now is somebody we know, they want a big pack of blueprints. I'll show you the fucking can. BPCs for that dude. This guy wanted 60 rattlesnakes, 50 Gilas, and 50 worm BPCs. No rush. Get it to me whenever you can. Contract it to me in Zarzak. I'll come pick it up. Cool. So we're almost there. We've got 40 rattlesnakes. I need 20 more. It's not Derek. It's another rando. So we're gonna fill this can with rattlesnake blueprints and contract it to him for ISK. So that's one way that I get ISK is through that. The other way is to buy things on here that are in high demand and sell them on the market in Jita. So I'll bring up a website here for you. Where do I find those people? Randomly. There's a couple guys in my alliance who are looking for like blueprints and stuff. Like Johnny wanted Gila blueprints recently, so I gathered up 20 Gila blueprints with all the fucking little bits and bobs that he required for it as well. That's 4 billion ISK in my wallet. Let me find the fucking website. Here it is. So I've got this website, fuzzwork.co.uk, and we'll pull it up here. I'll link it. So what we do here is we use this website, and we're going to hit the LP store. We're going to pick our group, Commando Guri. Where is it? There it is right there. Commando Guri. We want the forge. And we want sell prices. So from here we get a graph. This is all the things you can buy from the LP store, the item. This is how much LP you need. This is how much ISK you need. This is the other requirement. Sometimes you need other bits and bobs. This is the sell price. This is the volume of things that get sold. And this is the ISK per LP, right? Seems pretty self-explanatory, right? So let's go. That's the worst ISK for LP. Garissa's Iridium charge large. Don't do that. But if we change it, this is the most ISK for LP you can get. So you can get at the most 15,896 ISK per LP if you use your LP and convert it into Garissa's Inferno extra large cruise missiles. The volume's not bad on it. So this isn't the worst thing to spend your LP on. But what I find with ammunition is it's hit or miss. Like this will be the flavor of the month for about a week or two. And it might take you a week or two to gather up enough fucking extra large Inferno cruise missiles to convert into Garissa's missiles. So sometimes this isn't your best option. So what you'll do is you'll find stuff that isn't ammunition. So the first thing that's not ammunition is this here, this mine link, the Guri Malakim command mine link. Pretty good ISK for LP. However, the volume is garbage, so you don't want that either. If we keep going, actually, let's go back to the first page and we change the graph to volume. This isn't bad right here. High volume, decent ISK per LP, Not bad. So converting into Garissa's Nova heavy missiles, pretty good. There's more ammo. More ammo. Extra large ammo, again, that's kind of hit or miss. Basically, so what I'm saying is you can use this website to calculate what to convert your LP into to turn it into ISK. Let me see if I can... Is it in here? Garissa's Net Resonator. This is a pretty decent one right here. It's 1,000 LP per and 1,000,000 ISK per. However, you can sell them for 2,331,000 ISK. So you're basically doubling, or you're getting all your ISK back plus an extra 1,000,000 ISK per Net Resonator that you sell. So the volume's not bad, and the ISK per LP isn't bad. Like if we take a look at the next one down, you can see like, oh yeah, we get 4 times as much ISK per LP, but the volume is low. And the investment's not bad actually. But because of that low volume, it'll be hard for you to convert your LP into ISK. You'll be waiting on that for a while. How often does that site update? I think it updates all the time. It's one of those like ESI things. Is there a way to convert my LP into fucks to give? No, there is not. You have to convert it into ISK and then use your ISK to buy fucks to give. All right, so that's the way I make income with this character. But I have 2 other characters. So if we log this one off, we can look at random market alt. So random market alt is my random market alt. This is the character that I've put skill points into in order for her to effectively utilize the market in JITA. So she can do like maximum sell orders, maximum buy orders, maximum contracts, all that good stuff. The only thing that I haven't done with her is get good standings with Caldari so that she can avoid the sales tax or whatever it is, the broker tax, some kind of tax. If we look at her wallet, the overview here, she makes 0 income. Can she fly a Vagabond? No, she cannot. But she does all my market transactions, so she'll put everything on the market that we want to sell, and she'll do that for us, right? And that money goes into this corporation wallet, which you know, we have a little bit of ISK in here for a rainy day. Broker fees flat 100%. Nice. I should do that. So that's that character, and then the next one I have is Johnny Corpholder. And Johnny Corpholder is my industry character. So he's the guy that builds all the stuff. Yeah, you can pay people for that, right? So what we'll do is we'll use that LP store and we'll buy blueprints sometimes, and we'll use those Johnny will use the blueprints, and he'll build the things that we want to sell. One of the things we like to sell is these life support backup units and these auto integrity preservation seals. They're super cheap to make, and they're required to use to build any pirate ship. 07. Ren, how you doing? So you can see like these guys right here required to build any pirate ships, but we'll put them on the market so that other people in Zarzak can build it. So it's a lot of turning LP into ISK, turning that ISK into ships and ammo, or picking stuff up and selling it on the market for a little bit of profit. Those are the three ways that we make earn our living, so to speak, in EVE Online. So now that we've done that, we'll go back to the first way, which is grinding for fucking Garissa's ISK or Garissa's LP. Ignore that. All right, we're insured. We're stocked up with ammo, paste, combat boosters. Let's undock and go. So EVE Online is a game best played with friends. But how do you make those friends? Kind of difficult sometimes, but the easiest way to do it is by joining a player corporation. So you can poke around EVE Online. You can poke around and you can find yourself a player corporation to join that's in the militia that you want to join, and play the game with them. What am I trying to say here? If you join a corporation and they give you things, skill books, ships, ammo, whatever it is, they give you something. They teach you how to do something. Don't feel obligated to remain in a place that you don't want to stay in, right? So yeah, you might join a corporation and they'll be like, oh, here's some free ships, and then they'll be like toxic assholes. Don't stay there just because they gave you free ships and you feel like you need to like pay them back or whatever. Always think about like your well-being and your mental health first before you think about staying in a group. But I do encourage you to find a player corporation. You know, it's I hate to say it. What's that fucking group that's that shoots us in Pravi all the time? Mimitar fucking fleet? I bet you they're on EVE jobs. Yeah, man, go fold that laundry. Here's a link to the Reddit recruiting portion. Let me get you a link to the official forum ones. Full origami. Get him, buddy. Got a fucking retribution here? What are you doing, bud? Don't be looking at me like that. Things change, leave on good terms. Grass isn't always greener elsewhere, and you may want to go back. That's right, yeah. The social game of EVE Online is important, and one of the most important things, most important commodity you can have is trust. Don't give your trust away too easily, and be prepared to earn the trust of other players. Alright, so here we are in Old Man Start. We were out here in Ladistier and this place. So let's go. Let's do that. Who do we got here? We got 3 hostile militia, 3 neutral, 1 friendly militia. We've got a Galenti medium, Galenti large, Garistas small. Garistas small is at 20. We can't even get in there, so it's not even worth our time. Let's go to the next system, which is this dude right here. Vifrevart? Vifrever? Vifrever? I don't know. It's got a weird, like, French name. Vifrever? I don't know. We've got a Vexer and an Algos in system. We're familiar with the Vexer. He was here last time. There's no one in the large. The Algos is in the small. Let's go to the large then. We can do a large. Like a drunk Icelander, yeah. All right, so let's slide in here. Let's get rid of this. What's our range on this? 7K? That's not bad. All right, so our little Executor Navy issue smacks a little bit harder than the Vagabond does, but only when we're right up on top of something. As is tradition for Galenti blaster boats. We're going to capture this large. We're going to do it like we did before. We're going to set up a bookmark on the opposite side of the arena. We're going to remove this location. We're going to remove this location. We're going to rename this one. Okay, so we got our warp out. And now we'll build our on grid bookmark. Got another friendly militia player in here. And a coercer. Two friendlies and a neutral in system. We've got a coercer, an Algos, a Vexer, and an Iteron on scan. This guy right here, this TGK000, that's the Vexer. I'm not sure what he's doing, but I kind of want to shoot him. A little bit. But I haven't had much success, so maybe I'll just mind my own business. White paint and yellow paint. Two friendly militia players just walked in. There's our bookmark in the Plex. Another Algos. We have 3 Algoses in system now. Friendly. 1 Vexer. Let's figure out where this Vexer is. Oh, no, never mind. We got oh, the Shackler's coming. Fuck. And of course, this is when the Stero. Okay. An Astero one plus another neutral. A Firetail. That's a good ship. I like the Firetail. A Firetail is a really good ship. They're not too expensive. They're much more capable than your standard Rifter or other T1 Mimitar frigate. Firetails are really good. I have a fun autocannon fit for a Firetail I could show you. Frigate, Mimitar. Nope. Best Firetail, that's the one. So you can see here auto cannons and a rocket launcher in the high, web and a scram, a medium shield extender 2, afterburner, damage control, small ensign rep, gyro stab, and then we got shield extenders, correction, shield reinforcers, 1 shield extender, 2 reinforcers in the rigs. A 50 MN. Well, you can't fit. There's no such thing as a 50 MN. You could try to put a 10 MN. Or you could do a 5 MN micro warp drive. The tricky part is going to be controlling range. And you're just gonna have to learn that the hard way, I guess. I've never seen an overpropped Firetail. It might be a thing, but I don't think I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. Who wants it? This guy right here. All right. 8 minutes left on this. There's my stupid vagabond loss on the fucking Alliance kill board. Ugh. Oh yeah. Like overprop fits exist, but they're very specialized, and they're kind of hard to pilot if you don't know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Not that you don't know what you're doing, but like for a rookie or a newer player, I don't suggest an overpropped fit. And afterburner is especially hard because the things, when you're running an afterburner, the thing turns like a fucking brick. Like it just don't. Yeah, so I would experiment. You could fucking experiment with a rifter till you get the hang of a rifter, and then take your rifter fit and apply it to a firetail. Success. Yeah, learning by explosion is the best way to figure out how to play this game. Chips are ammo in this game. Like a lot of people, not you, but some other people, get wrapped around the axle about losing ships and things and stuff like that. And that's when you see people rage quit. Like, you're expected to lose ships. It's part of the game. If you've got like some sort of strange emotional attachment to a ship, you're doing it wrong. Wrong. Get it? Now there's something to be said about flying like blingy stuff and getting like the PvP shakes from that. We're getting the PvP shakes from anything. That's like the best part of the game. All right, we're at 4.5 minutes here. Is it Gris's medium? On a small. What's going on in that medium? What do y'all got in that medium? 2 Algoses. White paint, yellow paint. Alright. What's going on in... No, that's a Galente medium. I don't give a fuck about that. And an Algos in the small. That's where they belong. Where's this guy? What are you doing? We've got a large 5 to do after this. Yes, Val. As long as you're within the law, you're fine. Gris is large, Gris is large, Gris is medium, Gris is small. So the medium, the small, and the large that I'm in, right, are open. This large that's not open is this one right here. So we'll work on that. Uh-oh, fuck. +2 fucking bad guys. And there's a shackler here? No, not the shackler. Alright, let's see what's on fucking D-scan here. A malediction. No, we're gonna fucking... Where's the shackler? The shackler's gotta go. The fucking malediction is already here. Oh god. Oh god. This is why we stay on the other side of the arena, kids. A whole fucking group of them. Caracal Navy issue, Osprey Navy issue, Caracal, all kinds of shit. No thank you. Let's put it in a fucking easy to use D-scan right here. They were coming to fucking get me, man. I had to kill that shackler and leave real quick. Here. There's a link for you. Please don't be scanning me down. No, you have nothing to scan me with. Yep, shoo. Move along. This is the fucking dude sitting there watching me do my thing. This is the guy in the Astero that's somewhere in this system. Fuck out of here. That would have been bad timing. We probably would have quit. We probably would have quit the game. Tackled by the shackler, and then by the malediction, and then smashed to pieces by that fucking fleet. It's bedtime for sure. Bedtime for sure. Another large just spawned here too. Yep. Large one, large 5. This is the wrong fucking Jeremy. I went to the Galenti large. All right, the Astero eyes are gone. Get back in here and do it. Happy VC. All right. A little under 3 minutes left on this fucking... on this site. Some chat in local. One of the guys is asking if the large 5 was open or if there's anybody in the large 5. I said, well, no, there's nobody. I don't see anybody there. Well. Okay, let's fucking go. This guy. All right, so we're going to team up and we're going to do the large 5. Perfect. Teamwork makes the dream work. There we go. 30 seconds left. There we go. All right, so we can remove this one. And we'll go to this one.
Warp drive active.
What do we got here? LP. Nope, that's the fucking corp. What do I have for LP?
Warp drive active.
668. Okay. There's still only 6 rattlesnake BPCs. But if we do this and we get another 40k, that should be us up to 7. We did it, gang. All right, so that's... I want to go over there. What fucking group is this guy in? Where's my warp out spot at? Not gonna be in any good spot, is it? This guy right here. Control B. We're in a large, so same thing. We're gonna put the bookmark on the opposite side of the arena from where the warp-in beacon is, to give us max standoff from anybody trying to come in. And then we're going to edit our warp out. The warp out we picked for the last site doesn't work for this one. Oh fuck it. Right here? You want a piece of me? You too. Let's reload. Heron. This guy's in a heron. Doing the scanning. Alright, so if we're gonna warp out. Yeah. It's gonna be this guy right here. Edit location. Warp out. There. Now we've got our own spot in the plex to basically anchor up on. We're all learning about powered insurgency here in local chat right now. All right, 10 minutes left on this. We got another group of NPCs coming in. Who's landing closest? This guy right here. Let's go. Here we go. Beauty. Get back in the ring here. 9.5 minutes. Now we're talking about Dawn's Light. Remember that group that I fucking hate? This group that I set red? We're all teaching this oops. Left my micro warp drive on. That's right. That's right, Val. Fuck those guys. Get upset, get mad. This guy right here, white paint and yellow paint. Same dude. Obviously. Kind of new to the scene. Right? Didn't understand what a 5 site was versus a 1 site, right? Wasn't sure if he was supposed to be in here with us or not. I'll explain it to him, learn him the ways. And then this guy, Blaze Trinity, trying to recruit him. And then he's basically teaching him how Dawn's Light is absolute garbage and you should hate them just as much as we hate them. So that's good. Well, let's see who makes the mistake of landing way too fucking close to me. Anybody? Nobody. 2 guys at 17 though. Let's go. Yeah, less than a month old. I've been added as a contact. White paint. Good standing. Look at that. See? See how it just pays to be a nice person. You know what I mean?
I've gone crazy! I've gone space crazy! Oh my god!
Aerodad TV, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I know you have a choice of EVE Online streams, and I appreciate you coming by mine and dropping me a follow. But do yourself a favor and turn notifications off. You don't need Jeff Bezos filling up your Gmail inbox with fucking all kinds of notifications about, well, LB LeBlanc's gone live. Who gives a shit? You decide. You decide when you want to watch Twitch. Don't let Amazon tell you when. Fuck those guys. Turn notifications off. But thank you for the follow. Yeah, fuck him. Fucking Jeff Bezos. All right, we got 5 minutes, 19 seconds. That's right. It's not of anyone's business. Between you and God, and that's it. Week 1 bro here. Oh shit! Fresh meat. Fresh meat for the grinder. What's going on, brother? If you got any questions or if you want to know what the fuck we're doing, let me know and we'll go over it. If not, we'll just keep doing our thing. All right. Why are these guys so far away? They don't want the smoke. Taking your newly acquired procurer out. Woo! Watch local. Look out for gankers. No, this guy right here. That's who we want. We gotta slow down so we can track this fucking dude. There we go. We in them wormholes. Oh, nice. Fucking week 1, bro, you in the wormhole? You must have some fancy friends showing you how to play in them wormholes. Wormholes on day 1. No friends? How did you get in there? Like who said like, hey, come play this game? Oh, by the way, on day 1, move into some of the hardest space to live in. Nobody told you that. YouTubes. Ah, the YouTubes. Excellent. Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself. Lost a few shitty ventures, figured it out there. That's the way. We've been talking to Runs with Scissors. That's the guy's name, right? Where's his name? Yeah, Runs with Scissors. Runs with Scissors is kind of new too. We've been explaining to him like same thing. Lose a few ships, learn the hard way, figure it out, you know? That's Eve. Our whole alliance is built on let's figure it out the hard way. Yeah. The Abyss will do that. For legal reasons, do not run with scissors. Unless you have the proper training. That's right. But we were just saying, Aerodad TV is a new player. And he's been losing ships and learning that way. And we were saying that's what we were telling you. To lose some ships and learn via explosion. Don't scissor with the front. All good advice. All good advice. Two and a half minutes left on this large advanced 5 site. And here come another group of Mordus Vambrance Orthruses. Come here, you. Let's lock some other dudes up here. All right. Oof. Oof. We hit that guy hard. Girls? Girls are all gankers? I agree. They will blow your shit up just for fun. We're under 2 minutes. That means that was the last wave of NPCs. We can reload Void unless we figure out where we're going next here. We've got a large one we can go to. We'll go to that one for sure. The small we're not gonna be able to go to. When we're under a minute left, we'll start aligning to this large one. CCP, please. Guris, or radio menu on the probe scanner window, please. Oh, there's a medium. We'll leave the medium. We'll hit the large. We can get rid of this bookmark. Oh man, are you fucking serious? They're gonna land with fucking 20 seconds left. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna say contested. Yeah, fuck you fuckers. All right, Val, have a good night. Hey, we won the senior NCO's hockey game today. Before you go, before you run away. Senior NCOs beat the officers 3-2. No big deal. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Pays to be a winner, you know what I mean? Who are the game stars? Wes Whitfield. And some other fucking dude. I don't know. Not me. But I was not on the ice for any of the goals against, so I'm pretty happy about that. There we go. Warp to within 50. Go. We'll slide into here. This will be... All right, let's eliminate bad guys here. Here we go. Let's figure out where we're gonna put our opposite side of arena bookmark. It's gonna be, whoop. There's the warp in. There's the thing. So we want to put it over there. Oh fuck, we're almost at the spot, right? I want to stay on this little spot right here. Let's figure out where the warp out is. This isn't going to be the warp out anymore. We'll take that off of that bookmark. We'll figure out this guy right here. After losing 3 ventures to gas rats, I've effected my revenge. Atta boy. Scoop up that gas. I've done a little low sec gas huffing. I've lost a prospect or two to bad guys in low sec. Come on. There we go. What's the optimal on this? 33. Fall off 76. Okay. Yeah, I have a few prospects still on my other character. That was before the ass fell out of low sec gas mining. When they took the gas items out of pirate ships, we haven't been gas huffing since then. Favorite activity? Nice. I started off in 2012 as a miner. My plan then was to build everything that I was going to use. So if I wanted to fly like a thorax, I would have to build like the thorax and the guns and the mods and the ammo. That was the plan. And then I started to fall down the industry rabbit hole and realized that in order to really get anywhere with it, it would take me years before I had all of the necessary skills. And then even then I wouldn't be like great at it. So we kind of shelved that idea and then went to just like a straight PvP dude, and then a couple of an invention dude and an industry dude, and that's pretty much the 3 character slots on this account, and this is the only account I have. So at one point I had 3 accounts, and then my wife found out. So late to the party. Did buy your way into some skill points. Yeah. I mean, that's what that's the whole point of that, right? Is so that new players can, I would never call it catching up. I think trying to convincing someone that they have to catch up. She ganked my accounts, that's right. She made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I think trying to catch up to people who've been playing the game for 20 years is impossible. You'll never do it. I think the better thing to say, and it's wording, it's only semantics, but competitive. Be competitive with players who are already playing, and that's way easier than trying to catch up. Yep. I'm quite happy with just one account. And I don't have to say that. I'm saying that willingly. Oh yeah, 100%. And that's what the skill points are there for, right? But I always see like posts on Reddit, and Reddit is the worst place to go. If you don't go there, like already, don't go there. Don't go to Reddit. Don't go to the r/Eve subreddit. It's awful. But I see all these posts about like, oh, we'll never catch up. New players will never catch up. What's the point of starting Eve? You'll never catch up. Blah blah blah. You're not supposed to catch up. You're just supposed to be competitive. You're talking about frigate PvP. You can be competitive like within a couple months. All right, we're at the 7-minute mark on this site. All right, who's gonna land closest? Another group. I feel like we just killed the last group, but whatever. It is what it is. So I've recently lost 2 ships today. This is the 3rd ship that I've been on today. Not going that well. All your armor and shield skills working on weapons up. Nice. So we started the day off in a Gila, doing insurgency stuff, and the Gila was working gangbusters in the sites. The problem was I've never tested the Gila in PvP, so I got jebaited. A single malediction came in, and I was like, we can take 1 malediction in the Gila. We got light missiles, we got drones, all the things a malediction hates. No, we did not. The malediction came with 12 fucking friends that were in the next system over. They fucking kicked the shit out of me. There goes the Gila monster. She gone. That was ship number 1 today. Ship number 2 today went down in a stunningly different way. So we flew a Vagabond, and Vagabond's great. It's fast. Auto cannons are fun. It does these plexes super easy. And we this Caracal Navy issue came, and we were like, psh, Caracal Navy. It's the Vagabond. It's a T2. I'm the master of my domain. Got a little close, got webbed and scrammed, and he put the polarized hams into me. So that was embarrassing. We lost that Vagabond. So that was ship number 2. Ship number 3 that we're on. Oh, there's a fucking Kikimora. What the fuck? Okay, it's all right. Looking at D-scan there. Oh, we're not on our fucking button. Let's get over on our button here, gang. Larry Shuttle on 5. Kikimora on 10. Oh. It seems like the Kikimora has slid into our friend white paint. What's he in? Is he in the medium? No. In the other large? No. Oh, he's in the other. Do we go help? Fuck it. We'll lose a fucking exec navy issue then, I guess. Wait, did he leave? He might have got out. Yeah, he got out. Okay, good.
Drive active.
No, both the Augustes are still alive. When you get that radio menu, you just hold the left click down. It's got to be on something. So like if I hold it on the sun, I can warp to, show info, align to, plus like save location, look at. I love the radio menu. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but I think it's quicker than the right click menu for sure. Like if you know what angle to do stuff at. Dildo Baggins. He tried to bully our Chinese friend that was in the large 5 with us. All right, these guys are going to land. Oh, bunch of friendly militia just came in. What's going on? Ooh, there's an ice refinery. That's why. Okay. So an ice refinery. This is interesting. An ice refinery is a special site that spawns. It's worth a lot of LP if you win it. Well, I'll show it to you when we get there. It's gonna be, we've got less than 2 minutes left on this site, so ooh, Gila's, Myrmidons. Oof. The ice refinery is within 2.4 AU of us, so we're going to keep it on 1 AU to watch for this Kikimora that might come in. Less than a minute left on this site. Seven VPCs right now. We got our Kikimora has left the system, so now it's all purple players in here. There's 20, and an ice refinery is meant for 30 players. So we're gonna go and help out at the ice refinery once this site is done. And we're gonna remove this location. We're gonna edit this location to get rid of the warp out indicator on it. one. There we go. 38,475 LP. No big deal. And let's go to the ice refinery heist. So in faction warfare, you may be familiar with the battlefield site. A battlefield site is like a domination game mode kind of a thing. There's 3 control points in a battlefield. If you control the control points, then you get more points. Once you get all the points, then you win a bunch of LP. There's meant to generate like large fleet fights because it takes quite a few ships to do it quickly. So if you want to contest it, you need to bring a sizable fleet. In the Pirate Insurgency gameplay. Oops, what's this? Why is this fucking going? Okay, there we go. In Pirate Insurgency gameplay, there's a couple of other sites that can occur. One of them is the Rorqual, the ore. What's the ore mining heist or whatever the fuck it's called? And in that game mode, what happens is a Rorqual has been tackled, and you're going to hold it ransom. If you're Guristas, if you're in the faction, then you're going to try and rescue it. That's one type. It's for 10 players. This site is for 30 players, and the way it works is you can see here. Please don't shoot me. Why are you shooting me?
Warp drive active.
You fucking cunts. Fucking cunts. I hate these people. And by these people, I mean Dawn's Light. That's what I mean. I'm going to make it my personal mission to lobby the CSM to fix this shit.
Wow! Congratulations!
I'm so mad right now. Thank you for the sub, Drayden. I appreciate it. All the money you give me goes towards building a garage in the backyard to put the boat in. And towards hiring mercenaries to hunt this fucking group down. Well, what do we got going for drugs? Nothing. Okay. What do we got going for implants? Anything in here? Fuck. Caspian Coast. My friend Arhant Sibirsky also wants to go there, but he doesn't know English. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, Caspian? Oh, hi. Oh, excuse me. Oh, CSM. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think English is kind of a prerequisite. All right, I'm getting fucking salty. Let's do a raid. Let's fucking rant about this while we fucking boat our ass home. Well, yeah, it is unpaid work. It's volunteer. I'm like, if you're in it, it's volunteer. Like, not everything has to be paid. You know what I mean? Not everything is an actual job. Volunteer to do it. You can just quit at any time. Fucking let's go home to Zarzak. When we get to where's Renarel? It's an 8 jumps.
Warp drive active.
So what's happened? We've been blown up. We've been blown up by people in our own militia. This is called AWOXing. If you look at this group, you will see that they have 100% LP tax rate. So every character in this group, all 728. Have I ever shot these guys before? Can I search within my kills for Dawn's Light? Oh, I know it's what they do. It just fucking... I hate them. I hate them so much. Alright, so why do they do that? Because they're protecting their LP. What are they doing? They're farming LP for... it's a shell company, basically. Right? So they don't care if their characters get kicked out of the militia for standings. They don't give a shit because they'll just replace them with other characters and they'll keep farming LP. So how do they make changes to the game to protect normal players from being AWOXed? How do you protect normal players from being seagulled? Because the thing is that the two are intertwined, right? The demand or the want or the tendency to farm LP in order to convert it into ISK creates greed, and that greed makes people do stupid shit like seagulling. And what's seagulling? It's you go into a site, it's meant for one person, you go in there with them, you split the LP between the two of you. Maybe you helped, maybe you didn't, it doesn't fucking matter. You weren't supposed to be there, you weren't supposed to get that reward, you took it from them anyways. You're a seagull stealing french fries at the beach. So how do you stop that? I don't know. One way to stop it right now is by shooting the person that comes into your site. This is AWOXing, right? AWOXing is basically shooting blues. In Garissa's militia, we're all purple, which is a form of blue, I guess. You're not supposed to view your fellow militia members as enemies. or as threats. They're supposed to be fucking all on the same side, right? In theory. In practice, though, what happens is this Dawn's Light group will seagull in sites they're not supposed to be in, and then they will shoot people that they think are a threat to their LP gains. Right? Nothing happens to them because, like I said, it's not a real group of people. It's a shell company. It's 100% tax. So, like, they're literally just there to farm the LP, to transfer it to somewhere else where they can use the LP to buy things and become wealthier, right? Nobody has a solution. So I propose an AWACS like this, or shooting a fellow militia member like this. Couldn't cope with the old faction warfare. They couldn't cope with the abuse of pirate LP. Went for the corpse of one Tengu. You have 100,000 loyalty points. You shouldn't expect anything from who? Shouldn't expect anything from who? You have to be specific in your context, because I'm not sure who you're referring to. So this right here should have resulted. Here's my proposal. This right here should result in a fine in LP of, I would say, 150,000 LP. 150k. That's like 3 or 4 sites. Right? And then if the character, like these characters would have 0 LP in their wallet because they're in this group that has 100% LP tax, right? The fine would be spread between the character and the corporation according to how much tax is applied. So if you're saying that 150,000 LP is the fine for shooting a fellow member of the militia, those who are responsible for this whole economy. So CCP, okay, we're not talking about that. You're getting too far into the weeds. So 150,000 LP fine for these players who have 0 in their wallet. That would mean negative 150,000 LP out of their wallet. So they would have a negative LP wallet, right? So even if they did play legitimately for X number of sites, they would still be in the hole. They wouldn't be earning anything for Dawn's Light because they wouldn't be gaining any LP until that $150,000 debt or 150,000 LP debt is repaid. Simultaneously, because this group has 100% tax rate, the corporation would be taxed 150,000 LP per pilot involved in the kill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. So it'd be 900,000. Yeah, 900,000 LP. Out of the corporation wallet, right? Doesn't sound like a lot, but like if they do it consistently, okay, well, all right, good talk. If they do it consistently, that means that not only would the characters' LP wallets be negative, then the corporation's LP wallet would also become negative, which would mean that the whole point of Dawn's Light would become null and void. They wouldn't be able to farm LP for the whatever puppet group that has formed this group. They would be useless. They would have to disband the whole thing and reform again. But even if they reformed and started doing those same practices again, the result would be the same. They'd be negative walleted. So I think that would go a ways to solving the AWACSing problem, but you would still have the seagulling problem, right? So now we've kind of put a band-aid on AWOXing by saying that you're going to get a huge fine in LP for AWOXing. But how do you stop people from seagulling? And we've discussed this before on the show. By applying the ESS mechanics to the faction warfare and militia sites, where you have to warp in to the site and then establish a link to the ESS, right? You have to establish a link to the ESS to rob it. If you have to establish a link to that beacon in the center in order for the timer to tick down, then that would mean that if it's a one-person site and you warp in and link to it, no one else can link to that site because there's already one pilot linked to it. So even if you warped in 5, 10, 15 people, they wouldn't share the LP with you because only the one pilot is linked to the center beacon. So if it was a 5-man site or a 5-pilot site, then 5 pilots would be able to link to that central beacon. I should probably write this down at some point.
Drive active.
And then, yeah, so that would fix the seagulling portion of it, right? So the linking in the center beacon fixes the seagulling. The huge LP fines fixes the AWOXing, or the militia blue on blue. A two-part solution to a problem that kind of, it's symbiotic, right? Seagulling doesn't happen without shooting blues, and shooting blues doesn't happen without seagulling.
Drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request.
All right. Now that I'm super salty, let's send you guys away on a raid. That was my last Executor Navy issue. Let's send you off to Art Gravy.
Hey, you're in a PC game.
Hey, whoa. Shut the fuck up. Same problems with the multi-blockers in the Pochvin region. 15 Marauders goes Bert and 15 Marauders help him versus 15 real pilots. Yeah. Same category. Pochvin is a whole other thing. And I think they're making changes to Pochvin and to try and get it under control. There we go. All right, the raid has begun. Once you guys get in, make sure you refresh so that Art Gravy gets the appropriate amount of viewers that are supposed to be there. Thanks very much for coming to the show, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who dropped follows. Thanks for everybody who dropped subs. Appreciate you guys. Mondays and Wednesdays, we're streaming here. Friday nights, we're on Open Comms. Come have some drinks and talk about EVE Online. If you don't see us on Friday, we're here next week. You guys have a good rest of the week. If we don't see you again, catch you later.
Stupid.
I think it's alt. It's alt and like F4, I think.
Just going in. It's deep. So what's going to happen here is Derek is going to undock the Titan, and bridge us